Hello and welcome to Chuck's Diecast Car and Model Reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at this car. This is actually one of my favorite supercars. It is the Audi R8. And this particular model is built by Maisto and is in 1/18 scale. And yeah, let's go ahead and talk about this particular car. First of all, this is the original Audi R8, meaning that it came with the V8 engine. I believe it is the same engine that was in the Audi RS6 or Audi RS8, something like that. And it is also based on the chassis of the Lamborghini Gallardo, but it just has its own, of course, Audi-specific body on there. I'm actually more of a fan of these than the V10 versions. I'm always a bit of a purist, so I always am sort of the guy who prefers a car as it was originally designed, although, sometimes modifications do improve the breed, but, in this one I just feel it's just a very sleek and elegant car, and, I would certainly love to have one. And you can actually get these nowadays for, I guess, what some would consider a reasonable price, because it does have a mere, 400 some horsepower as opposed to, the 600 horsepower that people who buy supercars are expecting nowadays. But like I said, I'd love to have one. This particular model is, not bad for, being a Maisto. The paint is not perfect, but it's decent. The shut lines are all right. Nothing great. There's some pretty good gaps here, but again, at least they're consistent in their gaps and not, like all over the place. You can see here that there should be a bit of an intake in here for the engine, and that's just a solid piece there, so and that's a bit of a, an issue there, but, other than that, it's actually a pretty good looking model. Let's go ahead and take a look at it in a bit more detail, though. You can see here that it does have, decent detail here for the brake rotors. This one appears to not have drilled rotors, probably carbon ceramic. You can see there that it does have the caliper on there, and so that's pretty good. And you can see here the detail on the wheel is actually pretty nice and includes the Audi center cap there. Okay, taking a look at the front. The grille and the intakes here are not mesh, nor would I expect them to be given the price point on this car, but looks pretty decent. And the badge here looks pretty nice there as well. Taking a look underneath the hood here to look at the front trunk, you can see the huge luggage space there for you. Not too much detail in there, but there's probably not much detail in the actual car either, so no great loss there. And taking a look here at the rear, you can see again that it looks pretty good. Again, no mesh here, as to be expected. Taillights are not hugely detailed, but okay. And the badging on the back looks decent there too. Dual exhausts don't look too bad either. And for, the 15 bucks I spent on it, not too bad there. Let's go ahead and take a look under the hood, though. You can see that lovely V8 there. It actually looks, it actually has nice detail to it. It's not, ultra detailed, but you can see, the nice detail on the valve covers and the, what would be, I guess, the intakes on the left and right hand side. Things like that. And they did put decals for the Audi logo as well as the engine itself. So again, not bad. The rear wing does not pop up. This is a wing here that pops up, you know, when the car, you know, is doing 60 or 70 miles an hour, or whenever you want to pop it up with a little button and look cool or whatever. So that doesn't pop up though. Looking at the interior here, let's go ahead and open both doors. Detail on the doors itself looks pretty nice. Looking at the interior, you can see there, again, not bad. The instrument cluster looks good. Going to the other side where you can probably see a little better, you can see that the center stack looks nicely detailed there too, so no complaints there. And of course there is the shifter there that looks alright as well. Sorry about the dust, but this model has been sitting on my shelf there for quite a while, so I guess maybe I should dust out the interior, since these Maisto models don't have windows and dust can get inside there too. The seats here, that's not flocking, that's dust, but again the detail looks pretty decent. So again, I'm pretty happy with this particular model for the price point. And again, I'm more of a fan of the early models as well as the V10s. And of course the other reason why I might get the V8 versus the V10 is of course parts availability and prices if I were to ever get one of these. But as it is, that is my review for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of my videos on my channel. If you like this video, of course, please like it and sign up. Have a great day.